All right, now that it's winter, it's time for random experiments. What are we doing today? We are starting citrus rootstock. So I found online, I did some research online with cold hardy citrus because we're in zone 8B, so we're like right on the edge of where you can grow citrus. And I found a bunch of varieties that are pretty cold hardy. Satsuma, kumquats, yuzu, and then what is that other one? It's like a trifoliate orange. Yeah, and then there's a flying dragon, I think. So flying dragon and I think trifoliate orange are often used. Correct me if I'm wrong. This might be the same thing. Those are often used for rootstocks, but here in 8B it doesn't get all that cold. So we went to the international market and we found some yuzu lemons, and they're actually really good. They taste like somewhere between maybe a lemon and a lime. They have kind of a floral component to them. So once we opened it up, we noticed that there was tons of seeds on the inside, and they were actually plump, which means that, you know, they were pollinated. So I would like to get some citrus going here, besides the one yuzu I have in the ground. So I decided to start all these seeds, and what you do with citrus is don't let them dry out. Wash them off as soon as you take them out of the fruit. Wash off the pulp, because that'll inhibit the germination. Put them in a wet paper towel, and then stick them in a little plastic bag to keep the humidity going and to warm them up a little bit. And I thought, since these were yuzu and they're pretty tough, that I wouldn't have to, you know, provide bottom heat to them. And I think I'm right. Let's see what happens. These have been in here about a week. Oh, yep, here we go, look. This one, and some of them are also cracking open. Looks like this one maybe has got some fungus on it. We definitely got one, maybe even a second one over here. It looks like that's about to put out a root. So we could just plant these. So let's say 2, 4, 6, 8. There's like, I think I counted there's like 30 or something here. And yuzu citrus goes for like, I don't know. I mean, with inflation lately, everything's been expensive, but I think citrus is somewhere between like $40 and $60 a plant. So if you go to the international market, get yourself a yuzu lemon, and then start the seeds, I mean, you could have thousands of dollars worth of plants here. There's probably maybe 30 or so here. So if you multiply that up by 60, it's a lot of money. And this one's looking really good. I think I'm going to plant this one soon. Just don't let them get so long that the root is kind of like gonna at risk of breaking off. Other than that, yeah, like this one looks like it might be germinating, although I may have hit it with the knife by accident. And then there's another one here, like this one looks like it may have gotten hit by the knife. But I think these are going to germinate, and it looks like they don't need that much heat either. And we currently have it in here at about 68 or so degrees, depending on the time of the day and if we're baking in the kitchen or whatnot. So that's not that much heat. It's pretty good. So next step is I'm going to plant this guy, let that grow up, and I found a person on Facebook that's in Portland that has Awari Satsuma, Miho Satsuma, and a few other like hardy citrus that I want. So I think I'm going to let a couple of these grow up maybe like a year, and then graft on a whole bunch of different varieties of citrus on it. That'll be really cool. It'd be like my like 3-in-1 or 4-in-1 cold hardy citrus. That'll be pretty cool. So that's it for the experiments right now. Last year I started fig cuttings over the winter. This year I'm doing cold hardy citrus. I actually do have a couple figs that are inside in the sunroom that are starting, but they don't look like they're rooting all that much. They really do need heat, and I've just been neglecting them. So anyway, that's what I'm working on now to keep busy, and hopefully this will save you some money, because if you can start your own rootstock for free, or practically free, I mean, how much does a yuzu cost? Like whatever it is. way less than 60 bucks, right? So start your own rootstock, and then you can find some people on either on Facebook or Craigslist or online or some kind of mail exchange to get yourself some cuttings. And then, yeah, trees can be really cheap. Hopefully this has helped you out.